Huh?
Am I better now?
Yeah, that sounds better. You still ain't gonna tell niggas what the fuck you did out here fucking up?
About what I did, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Nigga, I hang up on your ass right now. Nigga, I'm the host. I'm the host. I'm the host. You see me, nigga? I will fucking mute you.
I'm the captain. I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain
I'm
now.
the fucking host, nigga. I will mute the shit out of you. The fuck you talking about, nigga? You?
Fuck you.
Mute the shit out you, nigga. I'm hosting this bitch.
I fuck with all y'all, nigga. None of y'all niggas down me, nigga. That's all I'm asking. Just don't down.
Never, ever.
Fuck this fucking COVID shit, nigga. Don't down me.
Oh man, I ain't trying to let that shit. Yo, and that was another thing we were supposed to talk about, nigga. You know, it don't matter how the fuck you die, nigga. If you was COVID, that you a COVID death. Period. Period. This woman was on TV at a press conference, and this is what she said. It don't matter how you die. If you were positive for COVID at that time, you are a COVID death.
You're a COVID death.
I was like, goddamn. So if a nigga just came out and just blew your goddamn brains out, don't matter, nigga.
You're a
COVID death. COVID death. He was positive. He was positive for COVID. When he died, it's a COVID death. Nigga got ran over by a car. Don't matter, son. You was positive. COVID death.
Nigga, I don't need none of my. I told Price this before because I know that he's been dealing with a bunch of shit and he is stronger than me. Because I don't want to meet the guy I would be if my mom's wasn't in my life. But I'm telling y'all now, like either one of y'all, it's like 6 niggas in my life right now that I don't. If y'all niggas wasn't here, if y'all leave, I don't want to meet the guy I would be if these niggas is not in my life. I don't want that guy. Niggas like, and I know it's a running joke or whatever it is. Like I'm not a good guy. I'm not a good dude. Like whatever it is. Like I'm trying to be a good guy, but I'm not. I'm not a good guy, and I'm trying to be, and I'm trying to be the guy I'm supposed to be. But if niggas leave, like I don't want niggas to meet the dude I would be if these niggas is not in my life, and that goes for.
I understand that. I understand that a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
But one, you saying that you're not a good guy, that's bullshit. Because I know you and I know that you are. So that's bullshit. You can play whatever role you're trying to play. You can try to play gay Will Smith or whatever role you're trying to play right now. But nigga, I know what the deal is. I know what the deal is. So get the fuck out of here with that shit. 2, I understand what you're saying, but at this point in life, you need to prepare for such, because we ain't gonna be around here a long time. We ain't gonna be around a long time, and we ain't gonna be around much longer. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is getting old, and whatever the things are. I mean, at some point, niggas need to go. Niggas need to go at some point, and it just needs to be understood that at some point, niggas is gonna go. So, from this point on and this point forth, make sure that every moment is the best. Make sure every moment is the best, and no things are left unsaid, and no moments are left unlived. But nigga, Niggas is getting on, dog. Real life.
I'm not a good dude, man. Y'all niggas know me.
Man, look.
Yo,
Look,
I don't know what just happened just now when that nigga left and he came back.
I hit y'all niggas up every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I hit y'all niggas up every now and then. And I know I be on some shit sometimes. And I just hit y'all up and I just be like, yo, I love y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? I be like, I don't know what these niggas gonna think when I say this shit. These niggas probably gonna be dissing me and talking some shit or whatever the case may be. But I send y'all the messages that I'm feeling at the moment. And I'm 100% unapologetic about it. I let y'all niggas know how I feel at the moment. I tell y'all, like, look,
and you should be unapologetic about it, and there should be
I
nothing
do it.
to apologize, because you know when I realized this, dog. I realized this. I want to say probably when I was in college and I was dating this chick, and you dating this chick and y'all be all together and y'all be all lovey dovey and shit, and you, oh, I love you, no, I love you, and all this shit, and then I thought about it. And I was like, I don't even talk to my people like this. I don't even talk to my people, and I
Right.
don't talk to my parents and shit like this. And I don't express myself the way that I'm doing in this situation. And from that point on, it was like, nah, I can't not express myself to my people, and I can express myself here with this shit. Come on, man, you gotta get it together. So there's no reason. There's nothing to apologize about.
But that was the feeling too. And that was the feeling from me where it's like, my pops had passed, you know what I'm saying? My pops passed away and I had a whole lot of friends who had passed away too. And I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I ever really expressed to them how I felt towards them more so than I expressed to like maybe some female that I was dating that I probably ain't even with no more. And I'm like,
Yeah,
damn.
and I mean, like when it comes to like a nigga like Seuss, I hit that nigga with Seuss with it maybe every blue moon, every once, because that shit ain't the same thing, man. That nigga Seuss is gonna be like, he gonna brush it off, and then he gonna be like, whatever, nigga. And it's cool. Seuss is Seuss, and I understand that. So,
You the
but he know
same
what it is.
way. You the same way.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Look. Both of y'all are the same way. Both of y'all are the same way. And
Sometimes, and not all the time. With you, sometimes the way the how you come off on certain shit, it'd be like, this nigga will. Like, what the fuck is you tripping, nigga? But I'm not. No, I don't come off the same way as Seuss. That nigga Seuss come off a whole different way. That nigga Seuss, Seuss, that nigga's dead. When my mom passed, that nigga was there. Y'all niggas was there. Seuss was there. Them, them niggas came over with a cooler and ice and bottles of liquor. Him and Lou Lottie.
Your birthday gonna suck, nigga.
And we drank, yes. And we drank, and that nigga got me a plane ticket to get to the crib. But like he just said, this nigga was like, nigga, your birthday gonna suck, nigga. From now on, this is. And I was like, word, this is the first thing. This is the first thing that comes me. Because I mean,
in my mind,
it is.
That's the first thing that came. I'm mad that I thought about it later because you brought it up, and I was like, yo, that's
that late September. That's that late September shit, yo.
Yeah.
That's that late September shit.
Nigga's birthdays is gonna suck for the rest of his life. like that shit right there.
That's that late September shit. Shit, like 2000, 2 days before my birthday, the nigga Ken out of here. 2018, 13 days before my birthday, my mom out of here. My grandfather, right after my birthday in 89. So it was like fucking late September, and everybody don't. Sometimes people ask about it, and that's what it is. It's a season. It's a season of change. It's a season of fall. I like fall season. It's my birthday, and a lot of things happen around that time. So late September shit. But this is all that nigga said. Nigga, your birthday. Like, word, nigga. I love you too, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Your birthday fuck, nigga. Like, yo. And you was a strong dude. Like, I don't even know how that works.
No. I'm not. I'm not. Nigga, I sat here for the longest time in my feelings and drunk.
Right.
For the longest time.
And so I just don't want niggas to be like I hit Rose up like the other day because one of my friends that I knew, like I have the same friends I had since the 4th grade. So one of my friends passed off of COVID shit. And I hit my nigga Rose up and I was like, yo, my nigga, I don't know if niggas ever, because we don't have these conversations as men. And and our next episode, we're gonna discuss all that shit. And I don't like the term, huh? I don't like the term.
I said, let's do it. We need a bunch of niggas though. We need a bunch of niggas.
Yeah. That toxic masculinity shit, because I think that's a vaginal shit. That's some shit bitches made up. But
right,
like I was like, yo, I don't, because we don't have these conversations, even as not just me as a person, like black, like in the black family, like we don't do therapy, we don't do none of that shit. Right. We don't have those conversations. And that's why I said we're gonna have a whole episode dedicated to that shit. Because I think
we don't.
Yeah, like that's some weak shit that I'm like, yo, nigga, we just handle it. I grew up,
but we should. I'm
right?
for that.
Right. But
I'm for my nigga. When we just went home, I got a bunch of shit that I brought from when you went home with me. I found another journal. I found another journal from my mom that she wrote all the way up until May.
She kept everything a hoarder. Like
yeah. And niggas be getting on me about that shit, and it was like, all right, well, I guess so. But I found another journal that she kept all the way until, was it March or May of the year that she passed, and just going back and reading it, and that shit was it was sad. And it was kind of therapeutic because I remember all this shit and I remember this shit.
Right.
But to read her words about the situation and how she felt at those times was dope to me.
Her view of the shit. Right.
Of her view of the shit and shit she thought about me and just how she thought about situations, I thought was dope as shit. And then it was sad because it was like, fuck, like, like I wish we could have talked about that shit. You know what I mean?
Because you didn't have a conversation with her.
Yeah. And it was like, man, I wish we could have talked about that shit. But to have it and to see it and to read it at this point and to bring those memories back and think about it, it's cool. But I wish that we could have talked about that shit at those times and shit like that, yo.
Like my mom sends me shit and I'm reading like my mom's write poems and shit all the time. And she sends and I'm listening to the shit and I'm like, yo, I wish I had that type of, I don't have my mom's loves me. Like,
yes.
Right.
When last time you talked to your mom?
Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah. We have a deal.
All I remember is that one time when they couldn't get in touch with you. My mom's just trying to talk. She's trying to call Zeus, and I was like, yo, I just saw the nigga. That nigga.
Right.
And I felt bad at that too. I was like, well, damn, well, shit, that nigga ain't just hit you.
We have a deal that we talk every Sunday, no matter whatever it is.
Word.
So but she sends me but even without Sundays, like periodically, she finds poems or she writes shit and she sends it to me. My mom's has more love for me than I could say I have for her. And I don't know if it's, I wouldn't even say it's a love for her, but she loves me. When I listen, when I watch, when I read the shit that she sends, she has like she has, she cares for me. And the feelings that she has for me, my mom's exists. And I think the love that I have for her is the love I'm supposed to have as a son to a mom's. But I don't, and even my sister too, my sisters, whatever they have, the feelings they have for me, I wish I had that. I wish it was reciprocated. Because I don't think of the feelings.
Will Walker.
Huh?
Will Walker.
Oh, he left. Or he went to the back.
He right there. He right there. This nigga sleep.
I don't have those.
Wait, you the admin. You the admin. You need to cut this nigga out, man. Get this nigga off the screen.
Where you at, nigga? I wish I had.
He just moved.
But there you go.
There
you go. I wish I had those feelings, and maybe I do.
You do. We talked about this shit before. You say that. Right. You say that, but you do, and you hold yourself back on this tough guy fuck shit. But you do. You do, and you try to express that every now and then on some tough guy shit. Like you be on Facebook and you be like, "Oh, this is my family, yo, I'll fucking nigga up for these people." And it's like, come on, man, get off that shit, nigga. You love these niggas, and that's it, nigga. Just say it, just be there. You got those feelings, but you hold back. So I mean, you got them. You got them, but you don't know how to express yourself.
There you go. I don't know how to.
It ain't a thing. Like if a nigga would be like, yo, that nigga Suits don't give a fuck about his family and shit, I'd be like, nigga, you stupid.
Right.
Stupid shit. I mean, he do. That nigga, does that nigga have a problem with self-expression? Yeah. All day. All day. Tell that nigga to write it in a song or something. Because the nigga got a problem. So no, that's not a problem at all.
So I don't know, but I know when I read the shit that my mom sends to me, I know like she cares for me more, and I think it's even more since my brother passed. But I think she cares for me more than I have in response. But I don't want to meet the guy that I would be if my mother wasn't here.
Because again, there's a problem with your expression. You have these feelings and these thoughts and these expressions that you're not giving out, and you should be releasing these right now, but instead you're not, and you're letting it build up. And let's say if your mom wasn't here tomorrow, then you'll fucking explode.
Right.
For one, because she's not here, And for two, because you never fucking told her anything that you should have told her while she was here.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's here now. You should release all this shit and tell her and let her know. And you not. And then if she ain't here, you're going to be mad because she ain't here. And then you're going to be mad because, oh, I should have told her. I should have did this. I should have did that. But you got fucking time to do that and you're not doing it. So if you took this time now to let those expressions out, to let those feelings out and express those feelings, that would help on the back end. Because when she's not here, you know that she knows how you felt when she was here.
Right. But that's sucker shit to me.
That right there is sucker shit to me. Nigga, if I was out, punch you in your fucking mouth if I was there right now.
That's sucker shit to me, yo.
That's sucker shit.
Right. This nigga's alive right now because my mother's still alive.
Whatever, nigga. That right there, that's sucker shit. That you even said that. Nigga, I want to punch you in your throat. Nigga.
This nigga that's walking this earth right now because my mother's still alive.
Yo, you sucker shit right now. Get off that sucker shit, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Get off that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Real life. Get off that shit, yo.
We gonna get in depth. At episode 6. No, 7.
7. Episode 7. Bring all the shit. Bring all the niggas out. Bring Case out. Bring Case out. We call episode 7 therapy, nigga. We call episode 7 therapy. Bring that nigga Case out. But in real life, I think you will save yourself a whole lot of heartache and a whole lot of pain by just expressing yourself at this point. My nigga, like, and on the real, the time that you have and the time right now that's available, appreciate that shit and utilize that shit, dog. Cause once that shit gone, my nigga. Like at least once a week, I want to call my mama and talk to her about some shit, or say some shit, or be like, oh, I want to tell you. Nah, nigga, that shit done. That's done. And that shit be crazy. That shit crazy. Like, that shit is done. Like, it's over. That shit over. Right. I cannot do that. In my lifetime, I can never do that again.
Got you. Where this nigga Will go? He going to sleep?
That nigga right there. All I'm gonna do is cut that nigga right out the video, man.
Episode 7, nigga. We gonna go in there, nigga. We gonna talk about this shit, nigga.
I'm gonna chop that nigga right out this bitch. But yeah, man, get off that fuck shit, man. Real life.
Nah, we gonna do all that shit. Nah, nigga. Like, if niggas understood the shit that I've been through and all the other shit, like, nah.
And that's cool. But I guarantee you ain't been through more shit than your mama.
I went way more shit than my mother been through, nigga.
You don't know that.
Way more.
And I bet you don't know that. Cause you never conversed with her about that.
Like, when she find out shit and she be like, yo, this is she told me one time, she was like, yo, she had a conversation with somebody else, and she actually listened to my first album, like, recently, maybe like 4 months ago, and she said, did all that shit really happen to you? And she was hurt that she wasn't there to protect me. Shit.
And that's like, cool. No. And that's cool. that what you saying,
Right.
but your mama ain't always been your mama, nigga. You don't know what the fuck she been through. You don't know what the fuck she been through until you ask her.
Right. My mom's was in these streets like I was in these streets.
You don't know what your mom was doing from birth to 18. Y'all never had a conversation. Y'all never had a conversation from birth to 18 about what you were doing.
Conversation. We gonna bring her on today. We gonna have her on this shit.
Y'all ain't never had a conversation about that shit. So you don't know. You gotta talk to her, see what's up.
She just wanted to save her boy.
That's it. Because at the time when she became your mama, that's when shit changed. Before then, it was shit. Nigga wasn't care about nobody. Wasn't writing no poems for no little punk ass nigga.